why do we create budgets in the first place? Actually, one of my first reasons why I like budgets is you don't miss the important payments. But imagine if you found out that your workers' comp insurance had lapsed right after somebody falls off a roof. Or what if you find out that your general liability lapsed right when there's some big event with your business, right? There are some really important payments that we should not miss. A lot of times people are thinking about payments that could be late, like credit card payments that cause past due balances and things like that. Well, a past due balance and interest is nothing compared to not having insurance when there's a disaster. So we create budgets because we want to be able to see what those important payments are and what month they're supposed to hit. And did they actually get entered into QuickBooks and paid? Procurement planning, deciding when you need new equipment and assets, planning ahead instead of waiting for the computer to break and then being like, oh, shoot, now we've got a huge problem, right? Getting the equipment switched out. They say computers are really only good for about 3 years, 3 to 5. And so in my company, we're always planning ahead and saying, okay, which is the oldest computer? We need to budget for that and replace it in the next year. Projecting employee needs. The really cool thing about the spreadsheet that I created is it actually, if you fill it out, it'll actually tell you if you don't have enough field staff, because the example is a remodeling or construction company. The way it's set up, you'll be able to tell if you don't have enough staff to cover your income, meaning this is how much income we said we're going to collect, but it normally takes this much people power. And when you start seeing negative numbers in the spreadsheet, you know it's because you don't have enough staff. So budgets can help you figure out when you need staff and what kind of staff you need. It also allows you to locate embezzlement and bad bookkeeping. Weird stuff's going to show up on the profit and loss if people are doing weird things, usually. And so these are a lot of the reasons why we create the budget. But there's another really big reason. And keeping your company away from the cash flow cliff, people. Knowing ahead of time, when you create a budget, you will be able to see some companies do have a few months where they have a loss, right? That's why we hear about, Black Friday, right? Is when the retail companies start making profit. There might be months where retail companies make no profit and they actually have a loss. And it's these big shopping periods that allow them to go into profit mode and start collecting up cash as a cushion. And so some companies do have months where they have low to no income coming in because of the seasonality. So knowing what that looks like and being able to see what months that you're projecting you're going to have a loss or just break even, and so that you can understand how your cash is going to be used.